All right, guys, and we are live. Welcome back to another Friday night stream, guys. I'm glad to be doing these once again. I always try to squeeze them in whenever I can, but again, guys, it is a jam-packed stream for us today. We are going to be doing the Spurs, Man United combined 11, Premier League predicciones, football hot takes, ridiculous hot takes, of course, football quizzes, and then we'll be chatting about football, maybe worldwide football topics that's been going on throughout the weekend. You know how the show goes, guys. But anyway, right, let's just get started with hopefully I have the screen up for you guys. Let's just get started, and let me check the audio as well. Yeah. Yeah, the audio's good. The audio's good, bro. But anyway, guys, let's start off right with the combined 11. So Manchester United play Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow, 12:30 kickoff. Your boy is guys. Your boy is going to be at the match. Your boy is going to be at the game tomorrow, Man United versus Spurs. I actually managed to cop some tickets yesterday, so I am going to that game. Best believe there's going to be a match vlog coming out for that, right? So yeah, I will be doing a combined 11 for these two teams. I know that Manchester City and Liverpool do play each other. That is a Sunday afternoon kickoff for 4:30. We are going to be looking at other combined 11s when it comes to that, because there's a video that I do have prepped as well regarding that, right? So it's two massive fixtures, but right now we're just only focusing on a Man United and Tottenham Hotspur, bro. So let's get started with the goalkeepers. So the goalkeepers, right, this season for Man United, it's been Senna Lamens, our standout goalkeeper, bro. Because again, the other two that we had in Bay India and Onana, absolutely woeful. And then with Spurs, they have got Kinski and Vicario. Vicario this season has been absolutely awful, bro. Absolutely awful. So for me, yeah, just keeping it real with you guys, I think that Senna Lamens, like, his half a season so far for Man United has been better than Vicario's whole season so far in the Premier League, bro. That's just me, guys. From what I've been seeing so far this season, 100%, I'm gonna go with Senna Lamens over Vicario. If you had asked me this last season, bro, I would have generally said Vicario, but this season he has not been good enough. And also, by the way, guys, there is no prerequisite for this. There is, oh no, this guy is on form, so I'm picking him. I think that's an absolutely stupid concept in my opinion. Hence why I'm going with everybody at full strength when everybody is fully fit. That's how we would do it here. So anyway, right back. So Man United, we have got Diogo Dalot and Nuse Majori, while at Spurs they have got Pedro Puro and Jed Spence. And to be honest with you guys, right, like, I'm putting Dalot below all these guys, dude. I think that Jed Spence is better than Dalot. I think that Pedro Porro is better than Jed Spence. I think that Nuse Majori is better than a Jed Spence, right? But with Mazraoui, for me, he's a very consistent player. He always gives a 6 out of 10 in every game that I've seen him so far for Man United, and he's been there for 2 years, guys. Like, Mazraoui has been our consistent player, 100%, dude. And then with the Spurs, yeah, of course, Pedro Porro, he's a decent right back. I do like Jed Spence, right? But those guys, for me, when I see them, they have one good game like every other game, if you get what I mean. So that's why for me, I'm going with Nuse Mazari, because Mazari, every time when I see him, he's always solid. But whenever I see Jed Spence or Pedro Porro, once again, they play good in one game, 4 games go by. They don't play that well, and then they play well. They aren't just they aren't consistent enough for me, in my opinion. That's why for me, I'm going with Mazraoui, guys, 100% Mazraoui. Right, my centre backs. So with Spurs, they've got Van der Ven, Romero, Dragusin, Kevin Danso. Am I forgetting somebody else? I think that's their 4 centre backs. While with Man United, we have got Martinez, we've got De Ligt, we've got Maguire, we've got Lenny Yoro, we have got Aiden Heaven. I'm going to snuff out Yoro, Heaven, and Maguire for Man United. So we've got Lisandro Martinez and Matthias De Ligt going up against Christian Romero and Mickey van der Ven. Listen, for me, right, the sure one that I do have in there is Mickey van der Ven. I think Mickey van der Ven, out of all those defenders, he is the best defender, dude. And now that leaves between Lisandro Martinez, Matthias De Ligt, and Christian Romero. And I know there's gonna be Spurs fans out there saying that Romero is better than those is better than Lisandro Martinez and Matthias De Ligt. Listen, I'm gonna scrub out Matthias De Ligt, right, and just leave it between Martinez and Romero. And guys, I kid you not, yeah. I say this all the time about Christian Romero. Christian Romero is a good centre back. He's just got that one thing with him where he has like a moment of madness where he just decides to get a red card for no reason, start fights for no reason, once again, try to break his international teammate's leg, Enzo Fernandez, like a couple of seasons ago, bro. Like he's always got that in him, like this bozo gene. He's a terrific defender. I'm gonna lie, right? So, but for me, the reason why I the reason why for me, if I'm a Tottenham fan and I'm looking at Christian Romero, I just can't trust him to behave for at least like 3 games in a row, bro. In one of those games, he's for sure doing a madness, bro. 100%. I don't know what it is with Romero for him that gets him to actually do this, right? But on the flip side, with Lisandro Martinez, yes, of course, people do call him their butcher, this whole hard man, a persona that he has got, right? But with Lisandro Martinez, he can actually like bottle his moment of madness. Romero can't, dude. And for me, once again, that is a liability in your team, bro. Like just at any moment, this guy red card or he does something, dude. That's why for me, I'm gonna go with Lisandro Martinez, bro. I'm going with Lisandro Martinez, dude. 100%, bro. Again, like Romero is a terrific centre back, but it's just that one thing that he has where he just lets himself down by doing something stupid to get like a unnecessary red card, which I do not like. Right, left back. So left back for Man United, I'd say that we've got one left back, and that's Luke Shaw. While Spurs, they have who would have left back, bro? Udogi, maybe Davis plays there, maybe Spence plays there. Uh, you know what, right? You know what, right, guys? I'm just gonna put this guy in there, right? Because for me, I don't rate Udogi. Luke Shaw, for me, as speaking as a Man United fan, is just not the same player, and Davis is just useless, bro. Like I'm gonna lie, I'm putting Jet Spence left back, man. I am, dude. I am, even though primarily he's a right back, he's played right back the majority of his career. I've seen him play left back for Spurs the majority of times, and he's actually done well. He's actually done well, bro. I am not putting Luke Shaw in there, guys. I'm gonna lie to you. Right, midfield. So with Man United, we have got okay. So DM for Man United is Ugarte and Casemiro. That's who we have for DM. While Spurs, they've got João Palhinha, Pape Matar, and Yves Bissouma that can play DM for them, right? Maybe Bentancur, if you're stretching it. But for me, again, this might sound crazy. This might sound crazy, but I'm having Casemiro in there over all those guys, bro. Like Casemiro this season, bro, has been absolutely unreal, bro. He's been so good for Man United. And then the other midfielders, right, that of course Spurs do have. There's Madison that's in there, Lucas Bergval's in there, Archie Gray. Who else, man? Who else for Spurs? I'm trying to think of their midfielders now. I don't think is that everybody? 1 second, man. 1 second, bro. That can't be everybody for Spurs, right? That genuinely cannot be everybody for Spurs, dude. Let's look at Tottenham's midfield, bro, because for sure I am missing out somebody, dude. I'm definitely missing out somebody. Xavi Simons as well. As a number 10, he's a number 10. Um, squad. Let's look at the squad. Let's look at the squad for Spurs, bro. Am I missing somebody out, bro? There's João Palhinha, Bissouma, Archie Gray, Bentancur, Madison, Lucas Bergval, and Conor Gallagher. That's who it is, bro. So Listen, for Man United, what's going on? What's going on, Valentino, bro? What's going on, my guy? What is going on, brother? What's going on, man? Well, what's going on, right? So, for me, let me just put this here, right there. Right. So for me, this is like a box to box midfielder. So you're comparing. So for Spurs, so for Man United, I'm gonna put up Kobe Mainu because that's our only like box to box midfielder that we generally have because I see Bruno Fernandes as a number 10, as a central attacking midfielder. While Spurs, they've got Archie Gray, they've got Bentancur, they've got Conor Gallagher and Pape Matasar. Guys, I'm gonna lie to you, bro. Like when I'm seeing Spurs here, I think that Kobe Mainu is a better football player than Conor Gallagher, bro. Even though Conor Gallagher, yeah, of course, he's the older guy. He has got more experience than Kobe Mainu. I think that Kobe is a better player than him, bro. I'm putting Kobe Mainu there, bro. I genuinely am like I'm not gassing the thing. I'm just speaking the truth, bro. I'm speaking the truth, man. I don't know if the chat agrees with me on this, right? But from what I'm seeing, like technically speaking wise, like footballer for footballer, I'll say Kobe Manu is better than Conor Gallagher, dude, 100%. And then number 10, number 10, Bruno Fernandez, bro. He's the best number 10 in the league, bro. He's the best number 10 in the league. He's better than James Madison. He's better than Xavi Simons. Of course, this is Xavi Simons' debut season. He's just better than him, dude. We just have to keep it real. We have to keep it real, fam. We shouldn't be lying, bro. Right. Right wing. So right wing for Man United, we have Amad Diallo. That's our primary right winger. While Spurs, they have got Mohamed Kudus, they have got Dejan Kulusevski, where Odobed, it's Wilson or Odobed that plays there, yeah. And guys, you know what, right? I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. I think that Kudus is the best one out of all those players, dude. I think that Mohamed Kudus is an absolute baller, bro. He's an absolute demon, dude. He is so good on that right hand side. Like earlier on for Spurs this season, before he started missing these games, like he was their most creative player because they had players out like Kulusevski, he was out Madison, he was out like their primary goal contributors, right? Like they were out, and Kudus was the one that was basically carrying the torch for Tottenham Hotspur. That's why I am putting him in there. Right, I want to see what Valentino's comment is saying here. Exactly 1 year ago, we went to Mechelen Ghent, bro. Crazy, innit? Time flies, bro. Time flies. It's actually wild, bro. Exactly 1 year ago, we were generally like left wing. So left wing with Spurs. Spurs, they're left wingers once again, bro. Like who Mathis Tell? Mathis Tell? Is it Mathis Tell that plays left wing for Spurs? Like these, honestly, Spurs' recruitment this season has been absolutely baffling, bro. So Colin Mawani can play left wing. Mathis Tell can play left wing. They've got Richarlison that can play there. Odeberg can play there as well, right? While with Man United, we have got Patrick Dogu and Mateus Cunha. And to be real with you guys, bro, it's Mateus Cunha, bro. It's Mateus Cunha, dude. Like we have to keep it real. We have to keep it real, bro. We have to keep it real. I think that Mateus Cunha is better than Odeberg, is better than Mathis Tell, is better than Simons, is better than Richarlison if he even plays there, bro. I just have to. I'm being deadly serious. I'm being deadly serious, dude. And then up front, it's Solanke, Randall Colomuani for Spurs, and Richarlison. While Man United, we've got Sesko, Xerxes, and Brandon Boomer that's been playing there for Man United in this 4-3-3. And listen, keeping it keeping it real with you guys. I'm pretty sure Brandon Boomer has scored the most goals out of all those players, dude. He's got more than Solanke. He's got more than Richarlison. He has got more than Randall Colomowani. He's got more than Xerxes. He's got more than Sesko, bro. So hence why for me, I'm going with Brandon Boomer up front for Man United, and that's my combined 11, guys. That is my combined 11, and again, it may look Man United heavy, but it's just the truth. I think that Senna Lamens is a better goalkeeper than Vicario. Vicario this season has not been good enough, bro. He's been absolutely being disgraceful, dude. He's not the same Vicario from last season. Right back, comparing Pedro Porro and Mazraoui, I'll say Mazraoui is the more consistent right back out of them. Even, bro, Dallo is not even mentioned in this, bro. Dallo's absolutely awful. Centre backs, Van der Ven and Lisandro Martinez, 100%. Even though I was so close to putting Romero into the team, but for me, like, Romero is a liability just due to his temper. And again, the moments of madness that he has, bro. You get what I mean? Like for me, Romero is a class defender, right? But I just can't rely on a centre back. And also, I'm pretty sure he's Tottenham's captain, where just one incident can change things around. He can get a red card and then force Spurs to be 10 men down and bring pressure onto his team for no reason. I will keep on going back to that Chelsea game, bro, when it was Ange's first stint as Spurs manager. Spurs were absolutely cooking Chelsea, right? And then Romero just decides, I'm just gonna try to break Enzo Fernandez's leg, two studs over the ball, clear red, and then the game just drastically changes there because Tottenham are down to 10 men now, and that's unnecessary pressure, dude. So that's why I put Lisandro Martinez in there, because Lisandro Martinez can actually bottle it in. He can bottle in his moments of madness, bro. That's literally why he's in there, bro. It was very close. Right, left back Jed Spence. I think that Jed Spence is better than Udogi. I think that is better than Davies, and I think that he's better than Luke Shaw. Simple as it is. Man United 3 in midfield. Bruno Fernandes, he's the best. He is the best number 10 in the Premier League. Casemiro, he's a better defensive midfielder than Bissouma and Joao Pellinia. You got what I mean? Like Casemiro so far this season has been absolutely been unreal. Kobe Mainu, I think is better than Pape Matasar and Conor Gallagher. He's the better football player, bro. Like I'm just being honest with you guys, dude. Again, if you disagree with me, comment away, and then we can have a discussion about this. And then my front three, I think Mohamed Kudus, out of all the options, I think he's the best right winger in that front three. Mateus Cunha is the best left winger in that front three, and then Brandon Boomer is the best striker in that front three. But anyway, guys, let's move on, right, to the Premier League predicciones, because there's actually a game going to happen in 15 minutes. And that is Leeds United versus Nottingham Forest. Listen, bro. Leeds United sold hard the other day, bro. These guys against Arsenal, they sold hard, bro. I was so disappointed in Leeds, fam, because every team, right, that's traveled to Ellen Road has had a tough game versus Leeds. These man for literally roll over for Arsenal like little puppies and show their belly. Arsenal rock up to Ellen Road, tickle them 4-0 and peace out, dude. I was so disappointed in Leeds. And then with Forest, of course, Nottingham Forest, this is sure that is Nottingham Forest defensively astute team, right? And I think they drew 1-1 with Crystal Palace a week ago. That was their previous fixture. I'm going to say 1-0 Forest, you know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that's telling me this, but I'm just going to say 1-0 Nottingham Forest, and it's going to be an Ego Jesus goal, bro. And another Ego scoring another goal, man. Anyway, let's move on to Sunday, tomorrow, 12:30 kickoff, Man United versus Spurs. Once again, your boy is going to be at that game tomorrow, guys. Your boy is going to be at that game tomorrow. I'm going to get there for half past 10 because there is a Munich disaster memorial that's going to happen. So I'm gonna have to show up there like about 2 hours early to of course pay my respects to the legends. Of course that made pay respects to the legends that made Manchester United such a powerful and great team that is right now. Absolutely incredible players, man, and it's a shame that of course we lost them that early, bro, because like those guys could have actually done some real damage, you know. Like we could be on more league titles, of course, if that Munich air disaster didn't happen, man. Rest in peace to the to those who tragically passed away, man. But anyway, Man United versus Spurs. So Man United Spurs. Listen, in our last 5 games, right, we have not beaten Spurs, bro. Spurs have, dude. Tottenham is one of those teams that's been annoying me a lot, bro. Tottenham, Brentford, and Brighton. Tottenham, Brentford, and Brighton is one of those teams that's been annoying me the most, bro. Because like again, they beat us in the Europa League final last season. They knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. They beat us home. I'm pretty sure they beat us home and away last season, bro. Like we've been holding L's with Spurs. Our recent game versus Spurs, we drew 2-2. I think we were winning that game, and then they turned around with the two quick goals. It was, I think it was Richarlison that scored one of the other goals. It was pretty late on, and then it was Matthias De Ligt that equalized with the header right in the last minute. And the Spurs have got a few players missing, bro. They have got a few players missing. Jed Spencer's out, Kevin Davis out, Kevin Danso's out, Pedro Porro, Dan Kulusevski, James Madison, Lucas Bergvall, Rodrigo, Bentancur, Mama Kudus, and Richarlison are all out of this fixture. Spurs, I think they've got about 16 injuries, bro, so far. This season, bro. 16 injuries. I'm pretty sure they are the most like injured team in the Premier League, right? So let's check out the insights before I give my verdict for what score I think it will be. Right, insights. Man United have won all 7 league games this season when having less than 45% position. Manchester United have scored 11 in their last 5 matches. Manchester United are unbeaten in 7 league matches under Michael Carrick. Bruno Fernandes leads the Premier League in big chances created with 16. Tottenham have won 5 of their 7 victories this season away from home. That's one stat to actually look out for because Spurs away from home, they are actually deadly, man. Tottenham are winless in 6 Premier League matches. Their, their fourth run in 2 seasons. Dominic Solanke has scored 5 goals in his last five appearances against Man United. Missing 8 first team players, including Madison, Kulusevski, Kudus, and Richarlison, bro. Listen, dude. Listen, man. Bro, bro, we have to win this game, dude. Like, again, every game is a must-win game. That's what I say as a Man United fan, right? And I'm just gonna go with a simple 1-0 win for Manchester United. We need to go there, just put pressure on them. Intensity, dude. Do not let them breathe. Make Tottenham poop their pants, bro. You get what I mean? Like, do not let Van der Ven run the full length of the freaking pitch and get an assist, bro. Like how it happened last time, dude. And I witnessed that in 4K, bro. Do not let that happen, man. Bring intensity. Play how you played against Man City and Arsenal. You can get this win over the line, man. And Valentino literally says, certainty life, Preston going to Man United versus Spurs. How many Tottenham games have I been to, bro? I've been to a bro. How many games have I been to, dude? It's literally, it's, you're right, bro. You're right, bro. I've lost count to how many Spurs games I've actually gone to, man. This must be like my 5th one or 4th one at least, bro. Every season, dude. Every season I somehow get tickets for this freaking game, bro. You get what I mean? But when I try to get Arsenal tickets, Man City tickets, Liverpool tickets, oh yeah, completely different story. But Chelsea and Spurs is cash money, bro. It happens every single freaking time, bro. You're right, bro. You're right, dude. Last season I went, and I'm pretty sure that was that was the season where Van der Ven ran straight through everybody and got and got a freaking assist, bro. That was that game. And Bruno got some weird red card. That was never a freaking red card. Right, Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Also Brighton, yeah, Brighton too. Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. So Bournemouth at home, Vitality Stadium versus a struggling Aston Villa team. Aston Villa, bro, like these guys lost 1-0 to a 10-man Brentford. While Bournemouth, they beat Wolverhampton 2-0 again with an absolutely incredible goal from my dude Eli Junior Krupi. And I've been telling man about this kid, dude. Absolutely insane finisher. Insane finisher, bro. And Villa better be careful, you know. Villa better be careful because like Villa right now, they are starting to slowly creep down the table because right now Man United are 5 points behind them, dude. You get what I mean? And Bournemouth is never an easy game. Like Bournemouth are a really good pressing team. You get what I mean, right? So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Bournemouth win, guys. 2-1 Bournemouth win. Goals from Ivan Nielsen and Eli Junior Krupi. 2-1, 2-1 Bournemouth win. Arsenal versus Sunderland, 3-0 Arsenal, bro. Like these guys right now, for them, this is a massive opportunity, by the way, this weekend because Villa got a tough game. Man City, they've got a tough game. We'll speak about that of course later on, right? So Arsenal, they have got a big chance here to create a daylight difference between their right between their title race rivals in Aston Villa and Manchester City. I say 3-0 win here for Arsenal, bro. Once again, they're going to be trying to get revenge for what happened in the Stadium of Light. I'm pretty sure when Arsenal went to Sunderland Stadium, they drew 2-2 with them. So Arsenal will be trying to, of course, get that lick back. Right, Burnley versus West Ham. I didn't say it correctly, but Burnley, Burnley, Burnley versus West Ham United. Right. So Burnley, uh, these guys draw, loss, draw, loss, draw, loss. This is literally Burnley all this season, bro. In the Premier League, because of course in the FA Cup, slapping up Millwall 5-1. That's a given, right? But listen, Burnley in the Premier League draw, lost, draw, and a draw, right? While with West Ham, they did start well versus Chelsea, right? But of course they lost that game 3-2. And their last previous games with West Ham, they've actually been pretty decent, man. They've generally been pretty decent, and this is gonna be like a relegation like scrap as well because these are, I think it's Wolves, Burnley, and West Ham that are the last that are the bottom three, right? So this is gonna be a definite relegation scrap, and whoever gets 3 points in this game is going to deal a massive blow towards their relegation rivals. And I'm gonna say it's a 1-1 draw, man. 1-1 draw, bro. Because again, it's at Turf Moor, it's Burnley. As you seen there, guys, like Burnley always draw, they always draw, loss, draw, loss, draw, loss, draw, loss. So hence why I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw. Fulham versus Everton. So Fulham, listen, Fulham play good football, bro. These guys had me scared, bro. They had me shook last week, dude, because if you guys remember, it was a Kevin that scored a last minute banger versus Manchester United, bro. They came to Old Trafford and actually played football, didn't sit back, dude. That shows high confidence. So basically that's showing high confidence, right? We within the Fulham team, we within those players for them to actually travel away to Old Trafford and actually play football like that. Shame for them. They considered a goal in the last minute, right? But of course they did hold their own pretty well. While with Everton, who did Everton play? I think they lost, didn't they? No, they drew one. Yeah, they drew 1-1 with Brighton. I think it was a last minute goal from Beto, a real scrappy goal. James Garner, brilliant player. For Everton so far this season. He's definitely one of the standout players for me. I'll say top two players in that Everton team. Iliman Jazz by Kane and Dewsbury Halls there as well. Tiano Barry. It's gonna be a good it's gonna be a good game, this, bro. It's gonna be a tight game. I'm gonna say 2-1 Fulham, bro. 2-1 Fulham, dude. That's what I'm gonna go with. And then it's Wolves Chelsea. Listen, Chelsea in their previous game, bro, against Arsenal. Like I went on the group chat. Valentino knows what group chat I'm speaking about. I went on a group chat and I said Chelsea are shitbags, bro. The way that these guys played against Arsenal, bro, these men are absolute shitbags, fam. They are, bro. How can you play like that versus Arsenal, dude? Like an absolutely poor showing that these guys had, yeah, at the Emirates Stadium. While Wolves, they lost to Bournemouth. Of course, that unreal goal by Eli Junior Krupi. Wolves have been doing really well, you know. I ain't gonna lie, man. Wolves have been battling back, you know. Like, ever since Rob Edwards has came into that Wolves team, man, like, they've actually been playing good and getting some results away from home, right? And listen, I think that Chelsea might have a tough time if these guys show up with the same mentality that they had against Arsenal. It's gonna be a tough time for them. at Molyneux, but if Esteval for me does play a real bright spark in that Chelsea team, I see Chelsea winning this game 2-0 or 2-1. That's what I see here. But if they bring that same stupid, careless, freaking shitbag nature that they brought to the Emirates Stadium the other day, bro, it's looking long, bro. It's looking long, fam. But we'll see, though. We'll see. Right, Newcastle United versus Brentford. Good game. Good game at St. James's Park. Newcastle recently got slapped up by Manchester City in the Carabao Cup, and they lost 4-1 as well to Liverpool. Good teams that the last two teams who have got quality players, Semenyos, your freaking Cherokes, your Reinders, while with Liverpool they've got your Ekitikes, your Vertzes, man, absolutely playing insane, right? But Brentford, in their last game, I think they beat Villa 1-0, weren't it? I'm pretty sure it's 1-0 Villa. Yeah, they beat Villa 1-0 with 10 men. So that might be a little bit of a confidence booster for Brentford to travel away to St. James's Park. But St. James's Park, once again, dude, like these sorts of games, bro. Say St. James's Park is a tough test, bro. It's a tough test, dude. And it just depends to how Jesus, Brentford set up, dude. These Burnley's, Brightons, dude. But it just depends how Brentford set up. And if Brentford set up their usual way, right, of five at the back, counter-attacking football, but there's no Kevin Schade because he's got a red card last week versus Aston Villa, a real stupid red card that he got. Oh, there's no chance for them for counter attacking football, man. Because there's also Watara as well, who's quick too. But hmm, 2-0 to Newcastle United, bro. 2-0 to Newcastle United. Like that whole thing with Kevin Schade missing this game, bro. Again, that that option for a speedster on the counter attack, it's not there, and it's always Kevin Schade as well, who's always involved in his counter attacks, bro. Like I just don't see a way that Brentford win this game, dude. I genuinely don't, bro. So yeah, Newcastle win, and then the next game it is Brighton versus Crystal of the Palace. Brighton versus Crystal of the Palace. Listen, Palace, I feel so sad for Paris for Paris for Crystal Palace, bro. Like, look at their last fixtures, man. These guys, they are slowly going down like to that relegation scrap. They are slowly being dragged in to the relegation scrap. While Brighton, they've not been good as well this season, bro. Like Brighton have been very hit and miss this season, bro. Disappointing again for the players that they have, dude. It's been absolutely disappointing. Towards Brighton's like output, but when you look at Crystal Palace's like points at the moment, right, they are 9 points just ahead of West Ham. If they lose this game and West Ham beats Burnley, bro, they're going to be 6 points away from that relegation scrap, and it's going to be looking peak for them. It's going to be looking so bad for them, dude. And I think that they lose this game as well, bro. I think that Brighton and Hove Albion is going to win this game, either 3-0 or 3-1, guys. Like, I think that they'll have a little bit too much for Crystal Palace, man. I feel for Crystal Palace, bro, and the fans, dude. Like whatever's going on over there is an absolute madness, dude. You've got the manager beefing the freaking chairman. You've got the players wanting to leave, players getting turned down for like knee injuries, bro. When they're doing their medicals, it's so bad. It's so bad. And for me, I've always thought that Crystal Palace was a brilliantly ran team, right? But what do I always say about this guy, bro? Ever since, listen, guys, listen, right? Listen, ever since Woody Johnson, ever since Woody Johnson has taken over at Crystal Palace, bro, they've been having the same issues to what the New York Jets have been having, bro. This unserious owner, bro. This unserious guy. Like, he is, I say all the time, he is the worst owner in any sports team in the world right now, bro. Woody Johnson is an absolute bozo, bro. I'm surprised that this guy's a billionaire, dude. I'm shocked to how my man's a billionaire, bro, to how he runs his sports teams, dude. So for me, I'm not surprised that Crystal Palace are going through this because of the guy who's bought Textor shares. But yeah, whatever, bro. Screw Woody Johnson, bro. Screw Woody Johnson, dude. What's going on, myself, bro? What's going on, lad? But anyway, we'll move on to the next game, man. Liverpool versus Manchester City. Right, bro. These scousers, bro. Oh my god, bro. These scousers, dude. You know exactly what these men wanting to do. You know what Liverpool are wanting to do, bro. Where's my freaking soundboard, bro? Where's my soundboard, fam? Don't go anywhere. You know what these, bro. I'm gonna press another one, fam. I'm gonna press another one, bro. You're a monster. Liverpool. I know what these guys want to do, bro. These guys want to spite Man City so bad, right? That they would let the team at the top reign with darkness, bro. Like, listen, every Premier League football fan, aside from Liverpool, every Premier League football fan, United fans, freaking Fulham fans, Brentford fans, Leeds, Burnley fans, we've all come together and said, like, we need to avoid Arsenal in winning the league, bro, because this is bad, dude. The way that these guys are behaving, they not even won the league, bro. And the way that these guys are behaving right now, imagine if they win the league, this is a year of darkness, bro. This is a year of darkness, bro. But Liverpool want to aid this madness. Liverpool want to aid this madness, bro. And you know exactly what these guys will try to do, fam. Oh, we need to beat Man City for all the years that they've been beating us for the title. You know this already, man. You know this already, dude. And Liverpool, these last fixtures, they've actually been doing well, to be fair. You know, beating Newcastle 4-1, slapping up Carabao 6-0, losing of course, conceding a last-minute goal to Bournemouth. I think it was Adley that scored the goal, beating Marseille, a good Marseille 3-0 at the Velodrome, drawing with Burnley 1-1 all 4 game, right? While Man City in their last 5 games have won 3, drawn 1, and lost 1, and that was to a bozo glimpse, man. But listen, if Liverpool win this game, it's game over, bro. It's game over, dude. It is game over, man. You get what I mean? And I don't like both teams, right? But listen, the way that I'm seeing Arsenal fans behaving when these guys have not even won the league, bro, and they want Liverpool to do them the favor. Listen, bro. Man City 1-0, bro. 1-0, bro. 1-0. Semenyo, Cherky, Foden, Haaland, whoever, just get that win and leave that shithole, bro. Because they are trying to bring Armageddon to the football, bro, by assisting Arsenal, bro. If Liverpool win this game and Arsenal beat Sunderland, they got 9 points in front, dude. We do not want that happening, man. We do not want that happening, bro. We don't want that happening, dude. And this is a United fan, guys. I'm a United fan saying this, bro. Like, it's dark out here. It is dark out here, bro. There's gonna be a lot of people going into witness protection, and that is it, guys. That is generally it, bro, for the Premier League predicciones. If you guys have got anything you want me to react to, any quizzes you want me to take, please send them my way, bro. We will do them, man. We will genuinely do them, bro. We'll do them here, bro, because I have got a few things loaded. But if you guys want me to see something, react to something, take a quiz, shoot the link in the chat, I will do it. I'll genuinely do it for you guys, right? But anyway, guys, let's move on to the video reactions segment. So the first one is, of course, a Liverpool versus Manchester City combined 11. I think that is United Strand, Boovy, and I don't know the Liverpool fans' name. So let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Man said GeoGuessr. Send me the link, bro. Send me the link. Yeah, John Arias is leaving Wolves for Palmeiras. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. That's a very stupid thing from Wolves. Like Wolves, you know what, right? With Wolves, these guys, bro, they kill me, dude. They kill me, bro. Like Orokodare is there, yeah. And for me, whenever I see Orokodare play football, I'm like, how is he a Premier League football player, bro? Orokodare as an attacking option for Wolves is an absolute dud. He's an absolute dud, bro. Like you're getting rid of John Arias while Orokodare is there. You get what I mean? But hey, each to their own, bro. Wolves are getting relegated anyway this season, fam. Even though it's sad, but that's it.
You can't change it now.
I'm changing it, sorry. Of course I can. I can change it. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? You spent 500 million quid to get worse, to go backwards, to your side in transition. Why do we have and now we've got a Liverpool midfield. I mean, it's as porous as anything.
The 11.
Hello, welcome to the 11 with Sport Bible. Today I'm joined by Mo, Liverpool fan, and Boovie, Man City fan. We're picking a current Man City Liverpool 11. If you can't decide...
It's a good thing that they've actually got a United fan in there, bro, because who did we do it with? Newcastle. We did it with Newcastle, bro, and it was Lewis Bolden and Lawrence that were up against, I forgot who it was now, who was a United fan, right? And of course, like, you could tell where the bias was, bro, like a Newcastle and Liverpool fan, bro. Like, you can generally tell, and I don't know why, right? Sorry guys, one second. I just need to get something off my chest, right? I do not know why Newcastle tried to force this rivalry with Man United while they should be doing this rivalry with Liverpool and Arsenal, bro. It's not us that's taking your players. It's not us that's taking Isak. It's not us that's trying to take Sandro Tonali from you, man, bro. It's Arsenal and Liverpool. We already have people. We already have teams that hate us enough already. Man City, Liverpool, Leeds, Arsenal, bro. We don't need any more, bro. You get what I mean? But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
Okay. Let's start with left wing. I'll go with you first.
Ooh.
TK off the left. He can play there. He can play
When
there.
has he?
Ekitike off the left. Ekitike off the left. Where's he play? Bro. Where is my team, bro? Where has Ekitike played left wing, bro? Huh? Where has Ugo Ekitike played on the left, bro? I've never ever seen my man play left wing, bro. When it was is it Nantes? Nantes? What's that team in France, bro? They wear red. It's not Brest. I think it's Nantes. Reims, that's it. Stade Reims, bro. Stade Reims, dude. I've never seen him play left there. At PSG, I've never seen him play left there, bro. Even at Eintracht Frankfurt as well. Like, Marmouche was there, bro. I've never seen Ekitike play on the left wing, dude. Cap.
For us, he hasn't played there just yet.
Damn, so why you put him left? Bro. No way, bro.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So why put him on the left then? Why put him on... You can see what he's trying to do, but it's not going to work out. You can see why he's very clever. He's very clever because he knows that like striker, it's a no-go, bro. It's a no-go, dude. Like, there's only like two other guys that compare to Man City striker, and that's Mbappe and Harry Kane, dude. Like, those are only two other guys, bro, because he knows that Isak or Ekitike is not getting in there for striker, fam. And that Boovie knows it too. Boovie knows it as well, bro.
But there's a reason why I've had to shift him out to the left. I think he's a very, very good footballer. Strong, quick, scores goals, can play, very technical. Yeah, he has to go there for me, personally.
I want to get him into the squad. I'm the biggest fan of Ekitike.
Change the formation.
I actually think he's been so good. Like, obviously, Isak's got a broken leg. He can't play right now. But when Isak was playing, I think he was so good at Ekitike, he should have put Isak off the left, like
exactly
he used to for Newcastle United. Yeah. But he never did. I guess the price tag's massive. But for me, Ekitike, so good as a number 9, it'd be a shame to waste him on the left, really.
I understand what you're trying to say there, but we have a monster playing up front, in my head, anyway. But Ekitike is someone that has to make this team.
Change the
And if he has to be off
formation.
the left, then for me,
you play off the left.
And we're talking about the best left winger, not only in the Premier League, but ultimately in Europe, in Antoine Semenyo, the third highest scorer in the Premier League for
Wait, hold on.
Bournemouth.
Wait.
Bournemouth Football Club.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
the third highest scorer in the Premier League.
In the
Now he's at
Prem.
Manchester City, he's been absolutely unbelievable. For me, Antoine Semenyo is a left winger. Easiest shout all day we're going to have.
Yeah.
But for me, as a Liverpool fan, what I probably prefer from my forward player, I think I'll take Ekitike ahead of him, just because of the technical element of things.
He's not a left winger, bro. If you guys were cramming Ekitike so much, change the formation, dude. Change that formation, bro. He's not a left winger.
So you'd rather have a striker as left winger if you were
He's not a striker, he's a forward. He plays obviously as a 9, but you know, in modern football, you can do forward, innit?
Yeah,
Either or is all right, but I would go Ekitike.
I can't leave flex. Like, as a naturalised left winger.
As a left-
Diamond,
bro.
then You'd be 100% spot
Yeah.
on Ekitike.
That's what I would have done,
Left
personally.
winger. Semenyo's been out of this world.
Change the
this season.
formation.
He has been.
I think I'm going to have to go with winger
Yeah.
on this for the winger
Yeah.
position.
Well, but forward though,
Yeah.
forward, no.
I know what you're saying, definitely. I do know what you're saying. And yeah, I do rate him as well. But yeah, I'm going to have to give it to you.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Look at this. Unbelievable. What a baller Semenyo is.
Okay, next, right wing.
Right
For
wing.
you this time.
I've got to put in another Manchester City player because I think Salah's form has been shocking. If it was this time last year, we're talking certain Liverpool fans saying he should win the Ballon d'Or. He gets his new contracts and he stops playing well, and he's slagging off the club after Leeds United. So that's just Mohamed Salah for me. Brilliant footballer, but this season he's been really,
Jerky.
really poor. He's let down the standards of Liverpool
Jerky.
Football Club. Look, I've got
Ryan
to put in a
Jerky.
Manchester City player. Ultimately, I'm going to put in Ryan Cherky off the
I
right.
agree.
I think he's been absolutely sensational.
I agree, two-footed.
We were talking off there about the beauty of older football. 20 years ago, you've got the like.
Cherky reminds me of like Eden Hazard, bro. Like in terms of like that, just pure football, bro. You get what I mean? Like he's not, of course, quick and he doesn't like turn like Eden Hazard. No, he just reminds me of just like that like natural like football dude. You get what I mean? He's not Ronaldinho to what Boovy's trying to say in the thing. He's not Ronaldinho. He's not Ronaldinho, bro. He's not Ronaldinho, but he's still a fantastic player, bro. You get what I mean?
Ronaldinho. Cherky is a Ronaldinho-esque footballer in terms of natural talent. I'm not saying he's going to win a Ballon d'Or. I'm not saying that.
He's got the familiarity of like Eden Hazard just to his footballing ability, bro.
But in terms of just how he treats the game, a natural
Yeah.
footballer. He loves the game. He's a pure total footballer. For me, Cherky off the right.
I love this player. I can't put him above him, but Chiesa, can we have a conversation about Chiesa real quick, please? Just, I mean, he hasn't played a lot. He hasn't played a lot, but you know the opportunities that he's had to play, he's obviously shown that he's a very, very good player still when he's not injured. He comes off the bench at times.
Right.
And he's not starting. It's cool, but when he does come off the bench, he makes an impact.
Right.
Scoring a last-minute equaliser, or scoring a winning goal, or an assist.
But he single-handedly, at points, got Italy into the Euros final.
Yeah.
Won the Euros. What a baller.
Yeah.
I can't believe Arne Slot doesn't play him more. But Cherky this season.
Yeah, but we're still putting Cherky in there, bro. We're still putting Cherky in there, bro. No offense to Chiesa, but we're still putting Cherky in there, man.
Been like outstanding. And he missed 2 months of the season. Cherky.
I'll concede that one quite.
You're not even putting a case forward for Salah.
There's no real. I can put a case more so for Chiesa than I can for Salah.
Yeah,
from
no,
the right
I
wing
understand this
position.
season,
Even
like
Frimpong,
we said.
Frimpong could play there as a right midfielder.
He could. To be
He's
fair.
been brilliant, I think.
But it's a tough one. It's a tough one for me as a Liverpool fan to concede that when we've had one of the best players in Prem history. But then if we're going off of this season, the powers that be, as you said, you know, I have to concede with that one. So
2-0 to you then.
What can I do? I'm just talking about football, mate. No bias here, mate. No bias here. Look at that. Unbelievable.
This might be an obvious one, but let's go for the striker.
The only thing I could say about Erling Haaland, look, if we're doing this video, maybe in October or September, then it's the easiest thing of all time. But his form in recent weeks
Has been flat. Yeah, yes.
Still one of the top scorers in Europe, of course. I think he could do a little bit more upon record in the last few games. He's an unbelievable striker, and I think Ekitike, if it was purely down to maybe new signing bounce or how well they've adapted to the new league, I think Ekitike he's been unbelievable. But look, Haaland's clear.
yeah, you summed it up quite well. To be fair, of course it's Ekitike's first season, but he's looking very, very bright.
He is looking good.
Isak as well, we know, as you said, he broken his leg. Been an amazing player for Newcastle. Hasn't really hit the ground running for Liverpool just yet. But he's a player that I feel like he would also be competing with Erling Haaland in the future as well when he does come back, God willing. Erling Haaland, yeah.
Easy. Could have just put it down, really.
Like,
It's just cool.
yeah. Like I told Reader this the other day as well. This is really funny that Liverpool fans expect this, bro. I'm telling you guys right now, bro. You can laugh. You can laugh wherever. You can roast me in the comments, yeah. But Liverpool have got like an unavoidable strikers predicament, bro. They do. You can't have two class strikers. You get what I mean? Like at the same team. You cannot have that, bro. You cannot have like two almost world-class strikers in the same team, dude. Especially in this day and age right now, where people want to play with a 4-3-3. You get what I mean? Like single strikers, you cannot do that, bro. And they say, oh, it's like you have to play on the left side. Do you think it's like going to enjoy playing left wing? Don't think so, bro. Don't think so, dude. And then you go to, oh, Ekitike, you can play left wing. Do you think that Ekitike will be like, bro, like, I've been like your top goal scorer this season, dude. I've been with one, getting you all the goals, and you want me to drop my position where I'm actually playing best at for Isak to play there, and then I'm going to go on the left side. Not happen, bro. Somebody between one of those two guys is not going to be happy, bro. And it's a conversation that Liverpool fans are uncomfortable with, but it's an unavoidable striker predicament that they have, dude. It was the same thing with Julian Alvarez. I said this, guys. If you remember, when Julian Alvarez signed from River Plate to Manchester City, I said that like Julian Alvarez is too good to sit on the bench for Erling Haaland, bro. He's too good to sit on the bench for Erling Haaland. And if you've seen that season where they won like the treble, where not even the treble, they won about 4 trophies, and it was like Alvarez like chipping in with goals. And I think there was one goal that he scored against Fulham. Like it was like a top left screamer from outside the box, bro. I was like, this guy's too good to be not starting, bro. And look what happened a year and a half later. Boom, gone straight to Atletico Madrid, bro. And there's going to be a team looking for a striker, and I'm pretty sure it might be PSG again. Just looking at everything right now, it's looking like PSG might need a striker in the future. Just saying. I am just saying, man. Shout out to Farm, bro. It says, yo, my guy, how does it feel? Both our teams doing great again. It's nice. It's nice. And bro, at least if these guys can at least freaking win. Bro, listen, I just want United just to get top 4 this season, bro. Just to get top 4 this season, fam. Like, I'm not getting carried away with the whole Carrick stuff. I just like that we're playing good football and we're actually winning games and the vibes are good. I'm enjoying that. Hopefully, we just get top 4, bro.
You can start talking about Erling Haaland straight away.
You have a saying that United should try to get bid on. I don't notice him just when he will play for a big team in Europe. Yeah.
Erling Haaland, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're the sort of team to do that, bro.
To the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper.
I will not concede this one. Alisson will be the goalkeeper for me. Yes, he had some injuries, and I feel like when Alisson is playing, there's more of a balance in Liverpool at the back. You know, very, very composed. He makes those last-ditch saves that most goalkeepers wouldn't make. I'm not saying that Donnarumma doesn't do that. Donnarumma is an absolute tower of a man. But Alisson, for me, for so many years in the Premier League as well, like he's been up there. And I feel like this season as well, he's come in clutch for us a couple times where we could have lost some games. Couple games that we've drawn recently as well. Yeah, Donnarumma's his first time in the league as well. You know, he's made a couple mistakes. He's been okay too. Yeah. But Alisson for me is very much like, if not number 1, number 2 about Raya. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I don't know if he's better than David Raya right now in form, and that's the issue for Alisson. It's just an age thing. I think he's had his prime
years.
You could honestly say Alisson's the best keeper in the history of the Premier League. I think he's in there with Schmeichel, Peter Cech, and Van der Sar for sure. But Donnarumma's just won a treble.
Treble in France, yeah.
French treble.
Are we talking about France? Are we talking
He's just come off the back of that.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah,
Alisson can barely.
Like Donnarumma was the number 1 goalkeeper in the world, bro. He was, bro. Like we being real here. When he came to Man City, he's the number 1 goalkeeper in the world, dude. I think it was in the team of the year, wasn't it, as well?
String 3 games together without getting injured, with all due respect. For me, Donnarumma on current form is a better keeper than Alisson. I think if you ask the Real Madrid manager, if you ask the Bayern Munich manager, they take Donnarumma over Alisson right now on form. I wish Donnarumma hadn't made as many mistakes. I'm the biggest Donnarumma fan going, so I'm happy to concede Alisson if you feel the same way as me.
Don't do it like it's a pity thing.
Oh! Buvic got it with the reverse psychology. Yo, Buvi got it with the reverse psychology there. Oh, that's slick, dude. That's slick, bro. It's like, oh, but Donnarumma for me, he's a brilliant goalkeeper. But yeah, we should just give him. We should just give him this, bro. Like a pity, like yeah, just take it, fam, because you won't have any other. You won't have like any more players in this starting 11, bro. He got it with the reverse psychology. That's wild, bro. Because if he takes it, he's taking the pity pick. But if he does not take it, it's still like, oh.
Alisson deserves. It's close. He doesn't
Yeah, I
have to
think
be
it is
debate, you know.
close. I would probably edge it to Alisson.
Thank you very much. This is an impartial judge that we have over
Very
here.
impartial. Very impartial. There you are.
Very much.
All right.
Let's go for left.
Alisson,
Booby, do you want to go first?
left
I
back.
think Kerkers has been decent in recent weeks.
Oh yeah. I would even vote in Gvardiol, left back, bro. I know he's gonna go with. He's gonna go with a Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly has been like solid. I like Nico O'Reilly from what I've seen from the kid. The kid's really technical for a football player. He can play in midfield. He can play left back or even right back. I really like Nico O'Reilly. And Kerkez for me, he was one of the players that, of course, watching was at Alkmaar, and then he was at Bournemouth. Absolutely unreal. At Bournemouth, at Liverpool, bro. He started off. I don't know what happened with him, dude. He had he was playing football like he's got ants in his pants, bro. Like just high, just high intensity all the time. Very, very always on. You get what I mean? Doesn't like sometimes because he's playing for Liverpool. He thinks, oh, like I have to do this, but somebody should be telling him that, bro. Like sometimes, like chill a little bit because you're doing a little bit too much. If you get what I mean, man.
Not terribly. Andy Robertson is a legend, is always in discussions. But ultimately, Nico O'Reilly's been so good. He's England's #1, I think, for the World Cup in the left back position.
I wouldn't say #1 because there's also Lewis Hall for Newcastle, who's been good as well. But I can see what Booby's trying to get at.
Forward, calmness on the ball, can even score you a big goal. Maybe City's best player last season in a terrible campaign. I think Nico O'Reilly's got everything. And yeah, for me, I think he's maybe the best left back. Yeah, between the two clubs.
Nico O'Reilly is very hard to it's very hard to argue against Nico O'Reilly being there. Robertson as well. When Robertson's had to come in just when Kerkers hasn't really been firing, Robertson's always looked steady. Up and down. Absolute servant to the club as well. One of the best fullbacks to play in the Premier League. Of course, we're not talking about Premier League history here. We're talking about based on current form.
Yeah.
And I would be doing a disservice to football if I did say that our left backs have been better than Nico O'Reilly, so I will concede that. But shout out Robertson anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, this guy, dude, bro. You're a monster. You have got something with Fleece Johnson, fam. This guy, bro. Where is this thing, fam? You, bro, busted behind on Fleece Johnson, bro. You're actually funny, bro. This guy, bro.
Booty was more important than food. Booty, a man's butt.
Bro, I've got that prep for you, my guy. I have got that thing prep for you, man. Say like behind like Fleece Johnson. Listen. Pause. But yeah, if that happens, mate,
That was easy.
I tell you what, bro. If that happens, bro, that's funny, fam.
Off the right back.
This is tricky for you.
Right back.
Yeah, so right back for me it's definitely a Liverpool player, solid Liverpool player. There's no competition there.
You don't think?
I don't know.
Huh? Listen. Talk to me or Toothless. The Gooner's gonna love this. The Gooners, bro. Yeah, the Gooners, dude. Right. No, it's not a foregone conclusion that the right back belongs to Liverpool. Matheus Nunes has been decent this season, bro. Listen, Matheus Nunes has been decent, fam. And it may sound like a crazy shout, but from the things I've seen from Matheus Nunes, I think that Booby should say something, to get a debate in here, bro. Because Matheus Nunes Because like with Liverpool, they've changed their right backs multiple times throughout the season. It was Frimpong, he gets injured, and then it was Conor Bradley, he gets injured, and then it's Szoboszlai. Who plays there, bro? You get what I mean? It's always changing, dude.
It's not at all. For one, we actually have a right back playing right back. So I'll go with Conor Bradley playing there for now. You can actually just give me the if you want. Conor Bradley, yes, he's been injured a couple of times as well, and of course that rotates with Frimpong. But
We should make a case for Mateus Nunes, bro.
Consistent right back out of the two clubs, I think. Very, very strong in defence. Very hard to beat him 1v1. His recovery runs is amazing. Always joining him with the attack as well. Of course, he could probably add more with like assists. Don't want to compare him to a guy that just left, but
Yeah, he's not doing
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah, he's not doing
but
that.
Conor Bradley has been absolutely solid, of course, for me, and defensively, which is what you look for in a fullback. Of course, the new age is talk about what can he do going forward, can he assist and that, but first and foremost, when we're talking about defending, Conor Bradley is the best.
But this is Liverpool Football Club. Like, you had Trent there, of course, and he's one of the best right backs of all time. You can't just go and sign a Trent-like profile right back. It's very, very difficult. I'd actually argue if you had to put anyone in from Liverpool, it would be Dominic Szoboszlai. I think he's been your best right back. When he's played there, I know he's not played there as much as Bradley. Bradley loses the ball an awful lot. A couple of, I think, red cards a season, one against Chelsea, I think. So his disciplinary record, he goes too tight on players, draws fouls. I actually think he's got a real ceiling on Conor Bradley. I don't think he's a world-class fullback. I think every top side needs a world-class defender. Look at Jurrien Timber at Arsenal, or Kyle Walker historically at Man City.
Hakimi.
I don't think he's anywhere near your level.
Hakimi at PSG.
Obviously injured at the moment as well. I think Dominic Szoboszlai would be your argument. I think Nunes has been a better right back this season.
Thank you.
Bradley. I do.
I think that's an
Thank
insane
you.
shout.
No,
I think that's an
I think he
insane
has
shout.
It's not an insane shout, bro. It is not an insane shout, dude. Mateus, it sounds wild. It sounds wild, but yeah, for me, Mateus Nunes has been cooking, you know, at right back, dude. And this guy's a central midfielder, bro. He's been actually cooking for Man City, dude. Like, if you've been watching Man City this season, you know what I mean. And I'm a United fan saying this, bro. It is not a crazy shout, dude. It is not a crazy shout.
Like, if you look at a few of the goals that Man City have conceded quite late on as well in games, it comes from Nunes' side. I'm not saying this because he's a bad player, but he's obviously predominantly a midfielder. That's what he's brought in to be. But I can't see you arguing for Nunes to be playing right back when he's
City are in the title race right now. Nunes on the ball. Look, defensively, you're spot on, of course. But defensively, City got a better defence than Liverpool right now, and miles above you in the table. Must be about 14 points clear upon recording. So, look, City are in the title race with Nunes at right back. I can't concede. I think Nunes is better than Bradley.
I think Bradley is there.
Szoboszlai though.
And I would say that Frimpong I would even have ahead of Nunes as well.
Yeah, I'd put Frimpong in for sure, but I can't put in Conor Bradley based on this season.
He's a local lad as well, you know what I'm saying? More local than me.
I think, to be completely fair, I went for Semenyo. I'll give Bradley.
It's not ridiculous.
No, it's a marginal debate. I just think, I don't know. He looks rash at points.
So is Nunes. Backstick.
That is true. That is true.
Over,
That is
you know?
true, yeah, that is true.
Next, the two centre-backs. Do you want to go first?
Look, I love Konate. I'll start off by saying that. He hasn't had the greatest start to the season. He's balanced out a little bit now, more so. And Van Dijk as well, of course, you know, amazing player. One of the best that Premier League has ever seen. Again, hasn't had the best season. He's getting older as well. But if we're doing like a centre-back pairing, I can't, if I had to pick out the two, I have Van Dijk in here, this team for sure. I just think what he brings to the team in terms of composure, leadership, strength. There have been times where he's defended with aura a couple times, you know, been beaten with that. But you can't argue with Van Dijk being in this team on the left-hand side. But I will have to concede the right side of defence. The partnership, I'll put Ruben Diaz, who I think has been one of the best.
Yeah, Van Dijk Diaz. Yeah.
The Premier League in recent years, the last 5 years probably.
Yeah, Van Dijk Diaz is, yeah.
Does have injury problems as well. But if we're talking about what I think would be a solid partnership, it would be Ruben Diaz and Virgil van Dijk. Sure.
I respect that because a lot of people give Van Dijk credit when they're rival fans. Like, it's easy for me to say how good Van Dijk is. I think he's the best centre-back on the planet last season. But no one gives Ruben Diaz credit. I don't know if it's down to he's a little bit smaller, he's a little bit less flashy. His first season, he won the league title with Manchester City. Then he went on a run. 4 league titles in a row, and in that 4, he won a treble, and that was down to him. Like, we talk about Manchester City for years struggling to deal with Vincent Kompany. Who's going to deal with Vincent Kompany when he leaves, etc.? Who's going to replace Kompany? It was Ruben Diaz, and he won 4 league titles in a row. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I respect that you said that about Diaz. So yeah, for me, it's obviously Van Dijk and Ruben Diaz. But if you ask Pep Guardiola,
There we go.
I think he'd say Diaz and John Stones over Van Dijk based on ball playing. That's
Okay, based on ball
John
play.
Stones has to be in there as well as a shout, not over Van Dijk. For me,
Yeah, that's cool though, but it's still Van Dijk and Ruben Diaz. Like, yeah.
but I think Guardiola, if you hand on heart, I think
Yeah, but this is not Guardiola picking the team though.
fully fit John Stones.
It's not Guardiola picking the team though.
But you're saying it like Van Dijk isn't a ball playing centre back himself.
Exactly.
You know, off the left, he's right footed, but off
Man says Stones is
the
better.
left, he's just
Crazy.
pinging it at diags every single game, kind of thing. But yeah, my pairing would be Diaz and Van Dijk.
I agree.
Yeah, I think you can't really argue with that, can
Yeah.
you?
Thank you very much.
Look at that.
I'll take that.
That's not bad. It's a little triangle.
We'll take that. We'll
I'll have
take
that
that.
corner for Liverpool.
It's all right for now. This is okay. Cool.
This is getting tricky
getting
now.
alright, it's
This is
getting
getting tricky.
Defensive midfield next.
Rodri's
got?
back to full fitness. He's the best defensive midfielder of a generation. He might be one of the best defensive midfielders the Premier League's ever seen. I think he's got more technical quality than a Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira. We can debate his legacy, of course. But in terms of what he does on the ball, I mean, he can move the ball better than Roy Keane 1,000,000%. We don't talk about it because it's Man City player. Yeah, of course he is. Unbelievable. And he's come back, and I think he's been the best defensive midfielder in the league since he's come back. Rodri, Ballon d'Or winner from defensive midfield. That's how good he is.
Not when he's come back. I think he's been terrible these last few games. Got a red card against the Bodo Glimt. Should have been sent off against Spurs. He's not been really good. But of course, in the previous past, he's been awesome. Like in the previous past, but recently now.
He is. Come on, guys.
Ryan Gravenberch. I love him. First 6 games of the season, he's the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah,
All right, for me. Personally.
he was the best midfielder in the league. Not in the world. He was the best midfielder in the league. I'd agree with that. But of course, since the season has continued on, Ryan Gravenberch has gone down like that. But he's not the best midfielder in the world, bro.
I know Rodri was injured at that point in time. I also believe that Rodri is an amazing defensive midfielder. The 6th position that he plays it so well defensively and even going forward, a lot of the passes that he makes. I would love to argue for Gravenberch as well, but it's been a little bit of a drop off. I think defensively as well, he doesn't give as much cover to the back line as Rodri does. Rodri, he seems very much like, his shirt's tucked in, the model professional kind of thing. And Gravenberch, probably one of the best midfielders on the half turn, receiving the ball from the defence, just turning out.
And
Probably
pushing it out,
play, driving with the ball forward. So he would be my argument against Rodri, but I'm a fan of football, right? I love football, and what Rodri does in the team for Man City in terms of for attack and defence to cover the back line.
Scary.
I would have loved to have Gravenberch in DM, but Rodri is too good.
There's Rodri for you.
Thank you. I think it's an easy one, this one, Rodri. I'd be easy to get rid of a City player and have Gravenberch in there for sure, because I think Reinders is a great footballer, Nico Gonzalez is brilliant, but Gravenberch has been better than both of them. Quite
Yeah.
easily, I'd say.
But for me, ahead of Gravenberch in this formation, I would play Szoboszlai. Reason being is because Szoboszlai has been Superman for us. Really, he's been an amazing midfielder, been an amazing right back as well.
He's been a well-rounded player for Liverpool this season. I think
like an all-round
him and Ekitike have been standouts.
Of Gerrard at times at Liverpool. His ball striking ability is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
What he brings in terms of with set pieces,
Set pieces.
corners, from
Free kicks,
like
penalties.
free kicks and stuff to bring in other players. I just think he would have to be in that number 8.
Szoboszlai fills in that void that Trent left in terms of like set pieces, 100%. Because I think when Trent was in that Liverpool team last season, of course for set pieces, the guy that was a close like contender for that set piece crown was Szoboszlai, man.
Energy, his fitness, he's up and down. You know what I'm trying to say? He's defending, and 1 minute then he's up the pitch trying to. You know what I'm trying to say? So if I had to pick between the two of them for this position, I would pick Szoboszlai, and then on the other side, I would have Foden.
Yeah.
You know, because when you have Rodri sitting here, again, I told you I'm a fan of football. when you have Rodri sitting here, you don't really need anyone else to like defend with him. Of course, you have someone like that we running back, but then the quality that Foden brings, the technical quality that he brings, he even pops up with headers at times, which is insane. It would have been nice to have Grav and Szoboszlai for me.
I think there's an argument for that.
There's definitely an argument for it. There's definitely an argument for it. In fact, I'm going to argue it right now. I'm going to argue that right now. Rodri here, I'm going to have Szoboszlai and Gravenberch.
You can't change it now.
I'm changing it, sorry. Of course I can. I can't change it. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? You were going on about Phil Foden, and I brought Gravenberch into the discussion, and you put Gravenberch. No,
I'm not
you're on the wrong side.
Foden's been better than Gravenberch this season, but I think Gravenberch, I'd rather have Gravenberch as a controlling midfielder in the 3 than Dominic Szoboszlai, who's a little bit of a jack of all trades, master of none. But I think Gravenberch would play for Guardiola in a heartbeat. So if Phil Foden and Gravenberch, I'll concede that, but I'm not having 2 Liverpool in there.
It's interesting what you say about jack of all trades and master of none.
He's
but
Phil Neville,
there is more to that. There's
What?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Dominic Szoboszlai is Phil Neville. Dominic Szoboszlai is Phil Neville.
Heartbeat.
Madre mia.
Phil Foden and Gravenberch, I'll concede that, but I'm not having 2 Liverpool in there.
It's interesting what you say about jack of all trades and master of none.
He's
but
Phil Neville,
there is
let's be
more
real. He's
to
Phil
that.
Neville.
There's
He
more
is.
to that saying that a lot of people always
That is absolutely diabolical. Bro, I can't believe that he's just compared Dominic Szoboszlai to Phil Neville, bro. That's wild,
Yeah,
dude.
jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one.
But is he better than Gravenberch, who's a master of one of controlling football matches?
Yes,
No,
I do
no,
think so.
not.
This season, we're talking about this
This season,
I
yeah.
believe he has been. To be honest, I feel like he's a utility player that's done amazingly well and has carried us.
I need a counter for Foden, please. I need.
But,
I need a blue
hold on.
counter.
Hold on.
Foden's not
Wait,
getting
hold
this
on. Let me talk. But yes, there can be an argument for Foden. I love Phil Foden as well, like what he brings to the team. But if you, as a pair, you know, so it's looking very, very City over here. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like if there's any place that we can go for like a Liverpool more so dominating midfield, I would go. Szoboszlai.
You don't dominate midfield. That's why you've been the worst Premier League.
I don't like the
champions
way you
in
said
time.
that, though. I don't like the way you said
Liverpool
that.
the worst reigning champions since Leicester City, who nearly got relegated. I mean, you're one of the worst I've ever seen. You spent 500 million quid to get worse, to go backwards, to be a side in transition.
Why do we have
and
to
now
go
we've got
there?
now we've got a Liverpool midfield. I mean, it's as porous as anything.
Look, we've got a
Seriously.
Liverpool midfield with Rodri.
And Phil Foden.
Don't worry about Phil Foden.
Earlier.
Listen, we can edit it out, right? We can edit it out. We can
I'm not adding to nothing. That was a U-turn. I've never seen anything like it. Phil Foden has to be in here, guys.
You helped
please,
me
please.
realise what was really missing in this
Oh, is it?
midfield.
Yeah, I helped
and
you
it's
do that.
Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. That's
wish I
what
had
you know
said
what I'm saying.
anything.
All I know is 100% Szoboszlai is in here.
Okay, yeah. And Phil Foden here.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, there we go.
I do think that's fair.
U-turn like a video.
There you are.
Thank you very much. Look at that. You realised that there's not enough reds. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You've got a little
He
triangle
had
there.
to give it a go.
I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go.
All
of
right.
course.
That's it. Alisson, Bradley, Van Dijk, Diaz, O'Reilly, Rodri, Szoboszlai, Foden, Cherki, Haaland, and Semenyo. Antoine
Moses
Semenyo.
here.
Thank you.
What's your score predictions?
I would have to say 2-1.
2-1.
2-1 to Liverpool. I think so. Wow.
Hmm.
I would say what?
Is there a United one? I don't think they did the Man United one, did they? Yeah, they didn't do it. They didn't do a Man United one. But anyway, we'll continue, fam. We'll continue, bro. It's 30 minutes long though, bro. It's 30 minutes long. I was gonna do this one, but it's a little bit long. Maybe if we've got time at the end, we'll do it. Maybe if we've got time at the end, we will do it, right? But let's move on, guys. Let's move on to football hot takes. So this is gonna be football fans on TikTok giving their hot takes, right? Of course, to their football opinions. We have got 3 videos loaded up. One of them is also a Jack Durkin, guess the ultimate team player, guess the FIFA player too, like the FIFA card as we did in the past. Let's get it.
To you, the defensive mids is similar like the fullbacks.
Yeah.
These might be some of the players that I arguably hate. Harry Winks we're talking about.
Yeah.
Eric Dyer we're talking about. Musa Sissoko we're talking about. I'm sorry. 3 names that I remember this was when I was getting into content
Yeah,
and
yeah,
podcasting.
yeah.
And I remember after every single game, I would sit there and be like, did you not see Eric Dyer today?
Yeah.
Harry Winks, can you pass forward? Musa Sissoko, can you even play football? So I'll be real with you. I'm not even trying to nominate any of these, man. I'm trying to hear who
I got.
who you got.
I got 2 names. I kind of similar.
Matic, Pogba, Herrera. That's the front. That's the 3 midfield, because they're basically comparing Jose Mourinho's Spurs to Jose Mourinho's Man United.
See, I don't think there were standout players. We had names though. We
Yeah.
had obviously the first one being, and I know a lot of people are going to mention him, it's obviously Paul Pogba.
Mm-hmm.
But I always felt like Paul Pogba under Mourinho was very much hot and cold. He had moments. I feel like he had moments of where he showed his brilliance, he showed his talent, but I don't think he was consistent under Mourinho, and I don't think his best days were under Mourinho. It more came under Oli, so I wouldn't even put Paul Pogba forward.
What?
There's actually 2 names I have in mind who I feel like were actually good performance under Mourinho. at
Right.
United. First one being Nemanja Matic. I feel like
Okay.
when he arrived, I think he was solid, consistent.
Okay.
He did the job.
Yeah.
Also, no, he was just probably at his peak or just past his peak.
Yeah.
We got him from Chelsea. He wasn't a star at Chelsea. But he performed well for us, especially in those first 18 months, I would say. And then Mario Fellaini, I had to put him in there because he was basically a whole game plan. For Mourinho. And
He
literally
wasn't a midfielder though for United,
yeah,
though, was
but
he?
I feel like I have to put him in there. I
I
have
get
to find a way to put him in there because for me, he was basically, if we're losing the game.
But the thing is, for me, I find him to be more useful during Van Gaal.
Moyes era,
No,
yeah.
Mourinho was
Mourinho was
Nah, it was Van Gaal, like, it was 14-15 United. That's when we relied on Fellaini a lot, and 15-16 as well. Anthony Martial's debut season and Marcus Rashford's debut season. That's when we relied on Fellaini a lot, because me and my friend used to always say like Fellaini is Man United's best player, and it was Sule, if you guys have seen him on the channel, fam.
used him as a battering ram as well.
Literally,
can't
bro.
lie, yeah.
Bro, there'll be
not lie,
nil-nil
actually,
games, yeah, and all he'll be like, alright, Murray, Freddie, come on. We're just
Striker.
gonna scoop that ball up
Yeah.
to him.
But that's
You know
the
how
thing,
many
he's
winners?
putting him up front.
You know how many
He's
winners he's
played him
got?
as a striker,
Bro, how many
pretty much.
equalizers?
Loads.
Loads, bro. Yeah.
And I can't lie.
All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Actually, more football hot takes. So this comes from Josh Wu, 8. I think it's Josh West Ham United 8, just because it looks like West Ham's like basic freaking acronyms. So he's done a prime Man United versus prime Spurs combined 11. Let's see this, bro. Let's see where this is going.
Prime Spurs. Come on, you Spurs!
Edwin van der Sar, Hugo Lloris.
He has a stronger defense in front of him, so maybe Van der Sar looks better. World Cup winner Lloris.
Gary Neville or Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, that's it.
You not rating Gary Neville?
Nah.
Rio
Rio Ferdinand or Toby Alderweireld.
Ferdinand or Toby Alderweireld?
Yeah, I'm a Toby fan. I'm not a really big Rio guy.
What? Isn't it the same guy that was on Lunchbox?
Best to do it, bro.
Even if you said Ledley King over Rio, nah.
Bro, oh my days, dude. Oh my I'm pretty sure this is the same guy that was debating them American guys, bro. I did a video on it, dude. Oh my lord, bro.
Yap Stam or Ledley King?
I love Ledley, but yeah, Stem's amazing.
Patrice Evra or Danny Rose?
Evra.
I love this game.
Guys, if you enjoyed the video so far, there's a plus sign button right there. Help me get to 40k. Roy Keane, this guy in his prime. Musa Dembele.
You've seen a lot of players say how good he is, so Dembele.
Over Roy Keane.
As it's KDBs say how good he was.
Damn, no. Keane. Paul Scholes or Luka Modric?
Modric, so good.
Bruno Fernandes.
I mean, Modric was good at Spurs as well. This prime Spurs, by the way, it's not prime Real Madrid, but Modric was good at Spurs too, bro. Right, Fernandez or Dele Alli?
Or prime version Dele Alli.
I rate Bruno highly. I'm saying Bruno, running the game for how many years?
Premier League version of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, yeah?
Or Premier League version of
Gareth
Gareth Bale.
Bale.
Put Bale in.
Fuck off!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Get out of here, man! What is that?
Version of Gareth Bale.
Bale. Put Bale into that Man United team, he'll be getting the same trophies.
Could Ronaldo do it?
Bro! Oh! Where did they find these, man, bro?
In that Spurs team.
He couldn't do it in his first team.
Ryan Giggs or Heung-min Son?
I'll give it to Giggs. Giggs is a baller.
Guys, remember you get there's a plus sign button. Drop me a follow.
Let me guess, Rooney, Kane, yeah, Rooney,
Hey,
Kane.
Rooney or Harry Kane?
Look at his numbers in the team he played for. King.
Prime.
Anyway, let's see. As a Spurs fan, I'm just bro. All my life, bro, across the line, bro. Delusional, dude. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, dude? Wow, bro. Yeah, guy doesn't clearly. He's like a brand new football fan, bro. He's a brand new football fan, dude. Right, another one. Now, this comes from Luca actually, right? And this is a really good topic. So basically, it states who was worth the money. So out of all the players, right, that have been bought for over 100 million, who has been worth the money for these teams? Let's see what this guy's saying, brother.
Video today, right? Who is worth the €100 million fee? Shout out to KDB Sport for the idea. We're just gonna go through each one and say yes or no. It's so simple. And obviously, let me know in the comment section what you think. Neymar to PSG. Was he worth 100 million? Obviously.
Yeah.
PSG didn't win the Champions League with him, but he was still ridiculous.
Still good. Mbappe, yeah. I'll say Dembele, Barca, hell no.
The football he was playing was ridiculous. We saw one of the best versions of any footballer ever in that 17-18 season. Mbappe, yes, of course. Ousmane Dembele to Barcelona.
Hell no, bro.
Nope. Constant injuries, didn't work out.
Isak at the moment, no.
No. Will he live up to that? I don't think so, personally.
Coutinho, no.
We'll see. Coutinho to Barca, no. Joao Felix to
No.
Atletico Madrid, one of the worst here, no. Bro peaked when he was 18 at Benfica.
True. Bellingham, it's a tough one. I'll lean just barely yes. I'll lean barely yes for Bellingham. Just lean barely yes. Just scraping it, bro.
Jude Bellingham to Real Madrid, of course. Wirtz to Liverpool. This is a good one. Because I said
at the moment right now, Wirtz has been playing outstanding for Liverpool, bro. In January, Florian Wirtz has been absolutely disgusting for Liverpool. If you had asked me this in like October, November time, I would have said hell no, right? But right now, from the way that he's playing, I'm seeing the Florian Wirtz that was at Bayer Leverkusen. If he continues like this, I would say yes. But at the moment, right now, just because for 1 month he's been playing good, 1 month when you're spending 100 million plus on a player, yeah, you should be expecting more. But for right now, no. But maybe in the future, because again, he's still a brand new signing. It might turn out well for him.
he'll flop. And he has improved, in all fairness to the lad. He has been playing better in the last few months. Time will tell. So,
yeah.
At first, I was like, nah, not convinced. Now he's starting to convince me a little bit.
I
but
agree.
again, time will tell. I'll still say no. I just don't see him staying in the Prem for too long. Enzo to Chelsea.
No.
He's improved a lot, and he's one of the best eights
in my... I'd say no. I'd say no, bro. I'll just... Like, with what... So, with what... Right. Enzo Fernandez should be doing what Declan Rice is doing for Arsenal for the amount of money spent on him, bro. That's my opinion. I think 60 million euros, 70 million euros is a fair price for him. 100 mils is definitely a waste, bro.
In the world this year, but it took him a lot of time to adjust. Was he worth the money? I'll say no. Hazard to Real Madrid, no. One of the biggest
Griezmann,
flops.
no.
One of the biggest flop here. Griezmann to Barcelona, no. Grealish to City, I think is overhated, but I don't think he was worth the money. But he definitely isn't the worst.
Like 80, 90.
Ronaldo to Juventus is tough. I think it was a success.
Yes. Ronaldo to Juve, yes, bro. The output that this guy had, dude, at Juventus is absolutely crazy for the short stint that he was at Juve. It's mad.
Successful transfer. But we didn't win the UCL with him, which was the main goal, sort of like Neymar to PSG. His numbers were ridiculous. We saw Cristiano Ronaldo at the club. Every Juventus fan will tell you, success. For me, yes.
Declan Rice, yes.
Arsenal, yes. Caicedo to Chelsea. Yes. Took him time to adjust, but yes. Pogba to United. I love Paula Bill, but he was wasted away at United. I can't say yes. So.
Yeah, I agree with Luke on that one, man. Like with Paul Pogba, it's the same thing that I said with Bruno Fernandes. Like he's been surrounded by clowns, bro. Like United actually had like Paul Pogba playing midfield with McTominay and Fred, dude, as like his holding midfielders, bro. That's how bad it is, guys. That's how terrible it is. I know people are now McTominay he's actually doing well at Napoli. That's in Serie A, bro. In the Premier League, the guy couldn't hack it, fam. I'm just speaking truth, bro. I'm speaking truth, dude. And then United bring him Bruno Fernandes to play alongside Paul Pogba, and they still don't put a DM next to him. You got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer playing him left wing, right wing, and then of course the injuries didn't help him as well. So yeah, man.
No. Bale to Real Madrid,
Yeah.
obviously, probably the best. Out of all these guys, yeah, he's the best. And Havertz to Chelsea, technically, his goal won in the Champions
League, but nah, bro. Nah, dude.
So, I would genuinely pay 100 million for any footballer.
To win you the Champions League, nah. But the stipulations for it was just that one game, though, Luca, man. It's just that one game, though, bro.
Juventus, the Champions League. So, in my heart, if someone did that for my club, I would say yes. But overall, being fair, right, the whole context of the situation, no.
Is the impact of the club? Yeah, 100% no.
But bro, won a Champions League with his important goal, the winning goal for his club. But then he went off to Arsenal, so I know Chelsea fans hate him. But yeah, which one is the most successful as well, by the way, guys?
The most successful? That's most successful. The most successful 100 mil signing, euros, by the way, it's not even in pounds. Bale's there, Ronaldo's there, Kylian Mbappe, Neymar. It's between those guys. Not be, bro. It's between those four, man. It's hard for me to choose, bro. Okay, out of everything, because Luke is saying that you need a Champions League, I want to say Gareth Bale, bro, to Real Madrid. I'll say Gareth Bale to Real Madrid, bro. Debut season for Real Madrid, La Decima. You get what I mean? Scoring in the Champions League final, 3-peating with Real Madrid. Yeah, scoring one of the goals of the tournament versus Liverpool in 2018. Yeah, 100%.
Pick one.
I say Gareth Bale, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
But who reached the highest peak out of all these guys? Neymar in 17-18. And the worst one here, Hazard or Joao Felix, man. Coutinho's up there as well. But let me know in the comments what you think and click that follow button as well if you haven't already. We're so close to
Hazard, bro. Hazard barely did anything for these guys, bro.
60k.
Yeah.
So I saw this video.
All right. And then I think the final one is guess the iconic Ultimate Team card part 10. Part 10. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
First up, who is that man?
Zardes. Yeah, Zardes. Yeah, Zardes.
Zardes is correct. Let's go, the man. Come on, we're gonna do well here. I can tell. Next one, who's that?
Isla, the right back, the Chilean right back, bro.
Don't know. His initials are MI. He played at QPR as well.
Yeah, Isla.
Maurizio Isla. Okay, next one. Who's this?
Gala. Turkish. No. Nope. I don't know.
It's not Antelope, is it?
It's not Antelope. His name
Antelope. Altintop. Hamid Altintop. It's not him. Hamid Altintop, like, I think his FIFA card for Galatasaray, because he was at Real Madrid around like 11, 12. Yeah, it's definitely not him.
is Inan.
Okay, Unan.
Rekic is correct.
Okay.
Come on, the man. Next one, who's this?
Roussillon, the French left back for Wolfsburg. This is a FIFA. It says FIFA 19, but it also like FIFA 20 card. FIFA 20 is guys really popular.
Yes, well done. Come on, let's go. We're farming. Is that?
Joe Campbell. Yeah, easy.
Joel Campbell is bang
Arsenal
on the money,
striker.
fellas. Let's go. Next one.
Camille Glick played centre back also for Monaco as well.
Glick. He's correct. Okay, next one. Who's that?
Jackson Martinez.
Jackson
Martinez is correct. Let's go. Next one.
This is Loic Perrin, the centre back for Saint Etienne.
Adil Rami.
Not Rami.
No, it's not Rami, mate. It's Loic Perrin.
Perrin.
Oh yeah.
Perrin. This is tough. If you.
Man said Watanabe. Nah, it's not Watanabe. Watanabe, bro. Quintero, bro. FIFA 13 Ultimate Team cards, bro. I remember there was one Mexican, because I used to have an old Mexican silver team, bro. Man had Omar Arellano. Oh man, that striker was so good.
Pull this out.
Yeah, it's Quintero, bro.
Quintero.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Kevin Strootman, easy.
Kevin Strootman is correct. Well done. This is tough.
Oduro. He had like about 93 sprint speed as well on FIFA 12, I think it was, or 13.
Aduro is his name. Aduro. Dominic Aduro.
Dominic
Next one.
Aduro,
Who's
yep.
this? You know this.
I've got no clue who this guy is, bro. Fenerbahce. Turkey. Looks Brazilian.
Man, he was on a load of search and discards on YouTube back in the day because he was a cheap team of the season.
I don't have a clue.
Erkin. Okay, moving on. Who's this?
Dante.
Dante.
Dante is correct. Well done, the
Still
man.
plays now, don't he, for Nice. 40 years
up.
old. Gonalons. Oh, what the hell? What's happened to my thing?
First up, who is that man?
One sec.
Aduro. Erkin. Okay, moving
One
on.
sec.
Who's this?
Let's skip ahead,
Dante is
bro.
correct. Well done, the man. Next up.
This is Gonalons, bro. There was a point in time where, like, Leon had hella DMs, Bodmer, Jeremy Toulon, and Gonalons.
Begins G.
I know the name, I just can't pull them out with half of these. He's stumping me now.
I'm not a clue.
Gonalons. What about this man?
I don't know this guy,
Played
bro.
for Newcastle.
Mbemba.
Mbemba is
Mbemba,
correct. Well
okay.
done. Great pull. Who's this man?
Felipe Melo. This goalkeeper, freaking bronze, like, informed gold, bro. Bronze informed card was wild back in the day, dude. This is, I think, FIFA 13. This was a wild card, bro. Man was a DM and he went, like, in net for Galatasaray for one game.
Hello is correct.
About 300k back in the day.
Yeah, it's a crazy card, dude. Absolutely crazy card. Spartak Moscow, Italian centre back.
This.
Don't know.
No.
No.
Bichetti.
Bichetti,
Final two, boys.
okay. Tremolinas, bro. He looks like somebody as well. He looks like an actor. Forgetting the actor's name.
Benoit Tremolinas.
Tremolinas,
Okay, the
yeah.
final one. You've given this a very good go. Who is that?
That is Juninho, the central attacking midfielder, the master of shooting, bro. The master of penalties, the master of free kicks.
He also played in the Brazilian league quite a lot.
Crazy
He's
striker.
sick at free kicks.
Yeah.
Juninho.
Juninho is correct.
Juninho, bro. Wild. But is there anything else actually? Is there anything else? Because I don't want to play the Sky one because I'll get a copyright strike. I know for a fact I'll get smarted, bro, by Sky, dude. Is there any more? Or let's see if there's any more football stuff. Premier League. Let's see if there's any more football stuff to react to. If not, then we're gonna leave it there. Tack is clicking. Rival fans predict Liverpool, Man City. Okay, nope. Ranking the greatest teams of all time. Yeah, let's see what these guys are saying actually. Man like Liaz. Shout out Liaz, bro. We'll grab that one, bro. We'll grab that one, guys. We'll grab that one, bro. Ranking the greatest Premier League teams of all time. Let's see what these guys say.
Every one of my teams won at least 2 in a row. Still a beautiful story to tell. A beautiful story to tell.
It's not a beautiful story.
And you got the European success, which not many teams on your list probably have.
Right, it's power ranking time. Ranking the top 5 best ever Premier League winners. And we're bringing this debate up because people are saying that if Arsenal win the Premier League, they'll be the worst team to win the Premier League.
There would be. They would be the worst team to win the Premier League, bro. From my lifetime of watching football, especially the Premier League, Arsenal definitely would be, bro. That's from around like 02, 03, fam.
Title. I'm going to go from left to right. Liez, as a Manchester United fan, I'm sure they're getting a mention on your top 5. Spin us round.
Numerous times.
Numerous times.
We are the most successful team in the country, man.
Yeah.
Or in the Premier League era, especially. Come on.
Let's have your top 5 then, from 5 to 1. Spin it round into camera 3.
City 18.
Oh,
18, 19.
I can't see it.
07,
There
08.
we go. So,
98,
do you want me to go
99,
from 5 to
okay.
1?
Let's do it.
So at number 5, I have Man United's treble winners.
Okay.
Obviously the first team to complete the treble in England. You look at the midfield 2 of Scholes and Keane. You look at Beckham and Giggs. You look at the front 4 rotation of York, Scholes, Solskjaer, and Sheringham. So many different answers. Yap Stem, 3 years at the club, 3 Premier League trophies in a row.
Hard to argue.
Come on, man. And then you got the European success, which not many teams
Mm.
on your list probably have. At number four, the best defensive team this Premier League
15
has
goals
ever
conceded.
seen, bar none. Chelsea 0405. Mourinho came into the country, took the league by storm, ended the Wenger and Ferguson duopoly, demolished it, in fact, brought Drogba into the team, went from the 4-4-2 era to the one-up front era, and did it in style as well, too. Terry Carvalho and Petr Cech.
Mm.
We won't see anything like that again. Number 3, we got the Centurions, City 17-18, the most exhilarating attacking side that we have seen in the Premier League. Guardiola in his second year really got it right. De Bruyne and David Silva, Fernandinho and behind, Sané and Sterling at their absolutely exhilarating best.
Yep.
Scored goals for fun, put 7 and 8 past numerous teams. Couldn't get it done in Europe, but the football was unlike anything we had seen in this country. And I think this was really the catalyst to the brand of football we would see in England going forward. In second, Man United 07-08. Didn't win the treble, probably should have. You look at Ronaldo, Tevez, and Rooney. In my opinion, the best front three to ever grace the Premier League. The best individual version of a Premier League player I think the league has seen in Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yep.
Unreal. And then number 1, it pains me to say it because I wish I could say United, but 18-19 City. Won 4 trophies, the Formidables they called them. Didn't hit 100 points, but were up against a fantastic Liverpool side.
Yeah.
And lasted the distance to finish, I think, 97 or 98 points.
That was
Again,
crazy.
Aguero really rediscovering his best form when people thought he was done under Pep. De Bruyne, David Silva, Mahrez was added to the 17-18 team. Gundogan, the names just roll off the tongue. I think this is the best team individually the Premier League has seen.
That is a strong 5. I want to go over to Hunter Godson.
All right, let's see what this guy's saying.
Bring us home.
So
He's got a couple of controversial ones from what I could say.
Lots of similarities in that so I'll take you through the ones that Leah's didn't include. So I think Liverpool, I know
Let's see what he has to say.
it's a COVID. I know it's a COVID one, but they were brilliant. And
Nothing wrong with that.
And also like after the wait that they had to win a title,
So-
to finally get over the line, Jurgen Klopp, finally do.
So he's put Liverpool's 1920 team over United's what? 08-09 team? 07-08 team? Because it's basically the same team, but he's... Oh my God, bro. We'll continue.
In the business. It was a brilliant team to watch. 99 points overall. I just thought they deserve to be in there. Chelsea 4-5, I think we had the same. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, as Leah said, defensively unbelievable. Man United 98-99 won the title so comfortably, playing great football. Just a brilliant team to watch. And then also the treble winners. So, no.
But Arsenal 03-04, the Invincibles.
So look, I'll say this, right? I know there's been a lot of debate about this over the years, but to go a season without losing is still an unbelievable achievement. I know it's not the most glittering way of winning the title, but to not lose a game, I just don't think...
The
you can
Invincibles
comprehend
team
how
will be
difficult that is.
in my top
Not
5
losing
as well,
at
to be
all.
fair.
Thanks, Hunter.
Not a single game. So they're in there, and I think that achievement ultimately gets down to quite a lot, but... I know they drew games.
The Invincible team is, for me, is in my top 5 as well.
All my teams were competing and winning on different fronts. Arsenal were out of every competition by February. And unlike his list, every one of my teams won at least 2 in a row. They sustained their dominance.
So you're not looking at it as just a singular season. And this is why, Ale, I've got to bring you in, because we've got a couple of singular seasons here.
Hey, do you know in Italy we're famous for being romantic?
Don't get too close to me then if you say stuff like that.
So this is the most romantic history in modern football. Just if you think about it, when you talk about Leicester, as we say, 15, 16, wow, just unbelievable.
So I'll throw it to you, Ale. Does that Leicester team beat anybody on
That's not the question.
No.
I mean, it's not argument.
Well, hold on. What is the question? What was the topic when you made this list?
The Premier League champion of champions, the best Premier League winning team. Are we saying man for man that Leicester team is being any of the suggestions that Liaz has put
No,
some fantastic suggestions from Hunter?
I think City 18-19 would put 6 past them.
No. Guys, you have a brilliant speech, but no. I'm gonna say no. I love your top 5 because my idea is the teams who made you fall in love with football.
Then surely they should be first on your list then, no?
No.
Yeah.
They made you fall in love, but there's 4 other teams that made you fall in love more.
Okay.
To Jakey's point,
What an insane concept, bro.
He's made something up that we never agreed. It was the top 5 Premier League champions. It was never and how they were.
No, yeah, how they made you fall in love with football, bro. Like, maybe it's lost in translation for him because of English is not his first language. But again, dude, come on.
Each other, because then otherwise you just go for the strongest team.
I mean, that's just irrelevant because ultimately we're ranking the best Premier League teams. And if you said man to man, how many of those Leicester teams get in any of the teams you said?
That wasn't the
they wouldn't
question.
get in.
For me, still a beautiful story to tell. A beautiful story to tell.
What's denying it's not a beautiful story?
And he makes
We all read beautiful stories.
Of course, then if I look at the pitch, Manchester United 98, 99. Fantastic.
It took you a lot to get United on that list, by the way. Huh? 13 options and you only took one of them. Fairs.
To be fair, I think if Leicester's the only one, the other guys have put the other four of Arsenal 03-04, City 17-18, Chelsea 04-05, United 07-08, but Leicester make the top 5.
I'm with Ale. They were close to getting on mine. I think when teams in the Premier League, they were close to getting on mine.
All right, okay.
Teams in the Premier League are set up. Some teams are set up to survive relegation. Some teams are set up to win the title. It never, ever, ever happens that one of the teams set up to survive relegation wins the title, except for one time. And Leicester City did that. They are one of the most outrageous wins in not football history, in sporting history.
No one's denying that.
So they go into the top 5.
But they're not in your top 5.
They're 6 in mine.
Surely, if we're going that logic, they should be.
Bro, these men keep on contradicting themselves.
And I also think Leo's made a fantastic point. A fantastic point, by the way.
Yeah, go on, Ale.
About the competition. About the competition that year.
Put them top on mine as well.
Oh, they go to the top now.
Wait.
Bro, that's wild, dude. That's actually wild, bro. I'm just reading these now. Said I'm alive. What? United team is so overrated. Bro, we won the Champions League then as well, man. Like, we did a double, bro. Like, how are they overrated, dude? How are they overrated, bro? The United team's so overrated. It's only because Ronaldo had the best season. That's why I get so hyped up. They won the league, lost their 87 points. Also Chelsea on penalties. Yeah. Still winning. Still winning, dude. You get what I mean? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to end it there, man. Shout out to the chat for popping through. Really appreciate it. But there's gonna be a stream on Sunday. It's gonna be Arsenal. It's gonna be Liverpool Manchester City on Sunday, guys. So we are gonna be doing that game, and then of course just for the vibes. Look out for videos that will be dropping. Throughout the week. I really want to do a video on Luka Vuskovic, like an analysis video on him, because I think this kid's an absolutely amazing player, and then there might be more videos, or maybe discussing that Arsene Wenger deserves more credit, in my opinion, from everything right now that I've seen in the past with Arsenal, and it's an idea that I got from a video that I reacted to a few weeks ago.